My name is Ariana Mizan, and I'm a senior majoring in strategy, innovation, and entrepreneurship, and I'm minoring in the HEF Technology Management program. And this past weekend, I was a Rhodes Scholar finalist. The Rhodes Scholarship is a scholarship for dreamers, for people who want to do something bigger than themselves and want to sort of put their energies and their talents and their education towards public service through whatever field they're studying. I had a lot of mentors encourage me to apply, and David Shug, who is the director of the International and National Scholars Program here on campus, also encouraged me to apply. And I think one of the biggest cheerleaders was my own mom, who just said, I haven't asked you to do much, but this is the one thing that I feel like you'll regret if you don't put your foot forward. So it was a cool moment, I think, for not just her, but my whole family. When I think about 3 generations ago where my family was, and now, and all the sacrifices or decisions that my grandparents have made, or my kind of family have made for me to be able to have this opportunity today, because no one arrives at a moment like this alone. So in this particular year, it was around 2,800 students who applied, and a handful of those students will receive a university endorsement. And so in my case, the University of Illinois did endorse me towards the Rhodes Scholarship. Around 238, I want to say, students were selected to be finalists across the country within their districts. So within District 10, there were 15 finalists. I found out that I was a finalist really at the tail end of October, and I had 2 weeks to prepare for my interview, which was pretty stressful. And then when I had one of my mock interviews, the interviewers were like, "Why are you very nervous?" or like saying facts about the world. We want to know about facts about yourself. And so I started visiting old films that I really love, my favorite books, and just my favorite poetry and art and sources of inspiration, and really remembering who I am and what makes me tick. And I think part of it is too, it's not just the last 4 years that I've contributed to being a Rhodes finalist. It's sort of my whole life. I had my interview at 11:05 a.m. and I felt really good about it. It was less of an interview and more of a very rigorous and exhilarating conversation. One of the questions I was asked is, are entrepreneurs made or born? And that's actually a question that we talk about here at Gies in my curriculum. A while ago, I thought that entrepreneurs were born, but then after having access to that TNM program and this very enriching curriculum and these innovation hubs and spaces, they are made. I mean, entrepreneurs and leaders are made based on the type of access they have, the education that they have. There's a lot of privilege that does play into that. And so it's my education, it's the extracurricular activities and access, it's having access to the Krannert Center for the Performing Arts, because I'm also an artist and a singer. So all of those experiences have led me here. You're always going to have a little voice in the back of your head that says, maybe this isn't for me, maybe I'm not cut out for it, or maybe I'll lose. And that's what I didn't win the scholarship. Being a Rhodes Scholarship finalist is one of those rare opportunities where losing it's actually winning. Because for me, it was a journey of rediscovery. It was remembering my purpose. It was remembering my village and all the people around me who are my cheerleaders, who have invested in me, who have taught me, who have inspired me, who have challenged me. So my advice is, nothing is ever wasted. Nothing is wasted. And when something is worth doing, even if you go for it and you don't actually land where you wanted to land, you have learned, you have grown as a person, and that's what makes the experience worth it.